أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الصلاة والسلام على رسوله الكريم رب زدني علما my very dear brothers and sisters, we will now be doing inshallah second pointer, and we have done the first two pages. We have started third page. The first pointer we have studied in the previous lesson. First example, that was of munafiqeen or fire. And second example, that is of rain, inshallah, we are going to study now. And it's right in the beginning, it says, Aw kasayyibin. So sayyib is for rain. And inshallah, next week, we will be covering Quran's call and Quran's challenge. So let's do the practice of these pointers on our third finger, third page. First example of fire, second example of rain, third example of Quran's call, and fourth example of Quran's challenge. So we at least try to do it 3 times to make sure that we are learning it fast and we are learning it well. So please come forward, do these pointers, and inshallah we'll head towards our second lesson of the day. MashaAllah. Sister Zara Sharif takes the lead. Yes, sister.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam.
First example, fire. Second example, rain. Quran's call. Quran's challenge.
Wonderful, sister. Yes, Nanna, Nigeria.
Assalamu alaikum. First example, fire. Second example, rain. Quran's call. Quran's challenge. Fire, rain, call, challenge.
You are mute, sir.
Yes, Sister Aisha, please go ahead. I thought I've said it, Sister Aisha.
Okay, assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam.
The first example is fire. Second example, rain. Then we have Quran's call and Quran's
And
challenge.
MashaAllah. So now, let's go to we have just finished that Allah gave an example of the hardcore munafiqeen who are summum bukman umyan fahum la yarjun. They're so much dumb, deaf, and blind that they're not going to return. Now, we are going to see the example of rain, and the lessons we are going to learn from it is that rainstorm with darkness, thunder, and lightning. Munafiqeen try to avoid anything hard on themselves, trials, difficulties, problems. They try to follow the easy parts, and Allah is giving them an opportunity and an option to return. So, Alhamdulillah, with every passing day, Quran is becoming easy for us. Let's listen to this recitation and then we'll discuss these words. So look at them carefully when you're listening.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أو كصيب من السماء فيه ظلمات ورعد وبرق يجعلون أصابعهم في آذانهم من الصواعق حذر الموت والله محيط بالكافرين يكاد البرق يخطف أبصارهم كلما أضاء لهم مشوا فيه وإذا أظلم عليهم قاموا ولو شاء الله لذهب بسمعهم وأبصارهم إن الله على كل شيء قدير صدق الله العظيم.
Jazakallah. So Alhamdulillah, we were enjoying the recitation of the Holy Quran. Now, I think this word we are already familiar with it. We have done it in QC1. So who would like to tell me its meaning? Aw.
Or
Or. Excellent. So, or. So previous example was being discussed. So it comes or it could be kasayyibim minas sama. Kasayyib, we just learned that these are two parts, ka and sayyib. And sayyib, you all know, is rain. Min, we know, say as-sama. What is the plural of as-sama?
As-sama.
Plural of it.
Samawat.
Samawat. Very good. And we know fihi, the action. Zulumat, we have just studied. Warad. So warad, now the new words which are coming to us is first the warad. Rad. Now when there is lots of rain from the sky and it's all darkness, so what else could be there? So have that imagination to learn the words of rad wa barq. So we will inshallah be learning these two new words, but we know they are ism. Yaj'aluna. Now tell me yaj'aluna. Which fail is it? Which basic fail is it?
Ja'ala.
Mashallah. Ja'ala, yaj'alu, yaj'aluna. We all know it. Asabi'ahum. How many parts?
Asabi'ahum.
two.
Two
Asabi'.
parts. 3 parts.
No, 3.
3.
Oh,
Okay.
Asabi'.
So that you have this wonderful discussion. But these are two parts. Asabi'a, isabi'a, and hum. So asabi'a are basically the fingers. There are lots of body parts in it. For you to remember this lesson well, asabi'a. It is from usbun, one finger, asabi'a, more fingers, hum, their fingers. Yaj'aluna asabi'ahum fi azanihim. Where they put their fingers? Answer me, and you'll get the meanings of the next word. Where do they put their fingers?
Is that there? Yes.
Ears. So azanihim, two parts. Azan is the again plural, ears. Him, their ears. Uzun is the singular, which we will be learning inshallah. Minas sawaiki hazar al mouth. As-sawaik, also new word. So there are lots of new words today, but you don't need to worry, inshallah. We'll do them in such a way. First, I said body parts are there. So inshallah, that will make it easy for you to remember. Then we will connect them and give some example. Hazar al-maut, al-maut. I think that you all know is the death. So, yeah. And hazar is, by the way, if you look at hazar, what do you think this word could be? Is it a fail or ism or a harf? Fail. Okay. So, apparently that's what I was expecting, that most of you would think this is a fail. But let me tell you, this is not a fail. This is an ism. Okay. Now, right now we are not going to go into detail of how, but it comes from the fail of hazira. So basically fail is hazira. This is hazr, which is ism fail. We'll see it inshallah. But for joining with al-maut, it is written hazr al-maut. Wallahu muhitum bil kafirin. So we understand Allah is muhit bil kafirin. Yakadul barqu. Yaqad is again a word. Al-barq is an ism. Yakhtafu as a fail, which we'll see. Absarahum. Another body part. Which one is this time? Absarahum.
The sight.
Sight. Eyes. Basar, absar. Okay. Hum, there. So interestingly, these ayahs in the previous ayah, we talked about summum bukmun umyan. So it was talking about the senses which we have. Right now here, coming lines, we have the body parts mentioned here. So we have just seen asabi'ahum, fingers, azanihim, ears, absar, eyes. So كلما عدا لهم مشوا فيه. Now, عداء. Which fail is it? We have just studied it. It's the feminine form. عداءت. So it is عداء. What would it mean?
Ada.
It illuminated. Okay. So, or gives light. So, lahum for them, mashaw fihi. Now, the word mashaw, I'm leaving it for a while. There will be another word coming, and then inshallah we'll discuss it in more detail. Uh, just a minute.
The Azlawa. Right.
So, mashaw fihi wa iza azlama. We know wa, iza, and azlama, and alayhim. Oh,
On them.
so, a'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. So, وَإِذَا عَزْلَمَ عَلَيْهِمْ كَامُوا. Now, kamu comes from, you have studied this word one way or the other in قَدْ قَامَتِ الصَّلَاةِ, and it is from kama. We did it with qala, kama. He stood, he stayed, he stopped, in all these meanings. So, kamu, they stopped, and the opposite of it is mashaw, which is to, they walked. So both are masha. Mashaw is from masha. He walked. Mashaw, they all walked. And kamu, kama, he stopped or stayed or to live somewhere. So kamu, they all stopped. So these two words you can learn by relating them with each other. وَلَوْ شَاءَ اللَّهُ لَذَهَبَ بِسَمْعِهِمْ. And if Allah, walau, and then Sha, we have been studying it in inshallah. La Zahababi is the same Zahababi, but with an addition of La. And Sam'ihim, two parts. Again, Sam'ihim, they're listening, or their ears. Wa Absarihim, or their eyes. Inna Allah, indeed, Allah is the ala kulli shayin qadir. So, with these words now, let's go for running translation. أو كسيب من السماء فيه ظلمات ورعد وبرق. Or like a rainstorm, من السماء, from the sky, within which is darkness and thunder and lightning. So, ظلمات ورعد وبرق. ظلمات ورعد وبرق. So, in which there is darkness, zulumat, which we have already studied, warad, thunder, wabarq, and the lightning. So yaj'aluna. It has actually the same meanings. They made, but for a language expression, we are saying they put. So made their fingers in ears like this. So it would be they put their fingers. Asabiyahum fi adanihim, in their ears. Minas sawaik, against the thunderclaps. Hazr al-maut, in the fear of death. So hazr here is fear. Al-maut, of death. Wallahu, and Allah is muhitum bil kafirin, encompassing or covering of all the disbelievers, or the controller of the disbelievers. Let's go now word by word. Ao, or kasayyib is ka and sayyib, like a rainstorm or rain. Minas sama, min, from, as-sama, sky, fihi, in it, zulumat, darkness, warad, and thunder, warad. There is a surah in Quran which is Surah Ar-Ra'd. So from there you can also learn the meanings of it. Thunder, wabarq. So barq is from lightning, wabarq. Yaj'aluna, they put or they make the fingers. Asabiyahum, asabiya, fingers. Hum, there. Fi azanihim. Look at the word asabiya, hum, two parts. Fi, in azanihim, 2 parts in their ears. So minas sawaik. Now what is sawaik? Sawaik is actually a very sharp, loud, sudden clap of thunder with flash, as if it is very close to you. So you might have experienced it here in my city, during the rainy season. They are very, very strong and powerful thunderclaps. So in their ears, against the thunderclaps, hazar al-maut. So hazar is the fear, and al-maut is the death. So with the fear of death, wallahu, and Allah is the encompassing bil kafirin of the disbelievers. Let's go for another time with an interpretation also. So the example can be understood in the following way. Rainstorm is Islam. Darkness, thunder, lightning, thunderclaps, they are the tough challenges from the enemies of Islam. Okay? So Islam and the challenges against it. Now what will Munafiqeen do? They will try to avoid all these threats. So they are too scared to follow the truth because of tough challenges. They feel, no, they ultimately die because of these challenges. So it's better to avoid them. While Allah knows it very well, so they cannot run away. So Allah can control them anytime, and they are all in the full control of Allah. So this is the first part of these verses. Because they are new words, I'm giving you 30 seconds to have a look at them. Let's move forward. يَكَادُ الْبَرْقُ يَحْتَفُ أَبْصَارَهُم. The lightning almost snatches away their sight. أَبْصَارَهُم, their sight. كُلَّمَا عَادَى عَلَهُم. Every time it flashes, it illuminates. So basically, عَادَى عَلَهُم, for them, they start walking alayhim, and when the darkness comes back after the flash, kamu, they all stand still. They stop there. He could have taken away bisam'ihim, their hearing, wa absarihim, and their sight. Inna Allah, indeed Allah is over all the things qadir, competent, that the things are in his qudrat. So let's now again go word by word. Yakadu. Yakadu, almost. And please remember, it is not from kada yakidu. That is another one. So it is yakadu, almost. Al-barq, the lightning, which we have studied also. Ar-rad and al-barq. So lightning, yahtafu. Yahtafu comes from khatifa. Yahtafu, it snatches away, takes away. Absarahum, their sight. So it is so powerful lightning that snatches away their. The lightning almost snatches away their sight. Yakadul barqu yakhtafu absarahum. Absarahum kullama ada alahum. So every time adaa, it flashes, it illuminates. We learned adaat, the feminine form, and at that time it was explained to you. So it comes from the fail adaa, it flashes. Lahum, for them. Mashaw fihi, mashaw fihi. So it is the plural form of mazi, third person, masha, mashaw. They walked. So because of this impact, lahum mashafihi, they walk therein. They walk therein. They walk therein. Wa iza, again iza is there and changing the meanings of and when. Azlama would have been azlama. Darkness came or it darkened. So it has become darkness comes. Wa iza azlama, and when the darkness comes, alayhim, on them, kamu, from kama, he stood, he stopped, or he stayed, kamu, plural. They stand, they stood, or they stayed. So because of iza, they stand. They stand still, kamu. Walau sha'allahu, and if, walau, sha, we know sha, he willed. So who willed here? Sha Allahu. Allah had willed. Sha Allahu. Allah had willed. La is a separate word. Please remember. La. And then zahaba. La and zahaba. So he could have taken away. And this zahaba's different meaning is because of B. Zahaba B. Took away. We did it in the previous lesson. Zahaba B. Sam'ihim. Sam'ihim. Their hearing. وَأَبْصَارِهِمْ, and their sight. So sam'ihim wa absarihim. Sam'ihim wa absarihim. Inna, indeed, Allah is ala kulli, on all things, shay. We did it in also QC1 and in practice, shay and ashya. Qadir, competent. So Allah is competent on all the things. So let's go for another time with this explanation. Yakadul barku yakhtafu absarahum. The lightning almost snatches away their sight. So challenges are very tough, very difficult, especially for those munafiqeen. And they follow Islam only when it is easy. When there is light, when there are easy things, they will follow Islam. The way the ayah says, kullama ada alahum mashafihi. When it flashes, there is light, it is easy to see things, they start walking. Wa iza azlama alayhim kamu. But when it is difficult, so they stop there. So they follow Islam when it is easy for them and it is according to their desires. Okay, this is fine for me. This is how Islam should be. But when the time for challenges, tests, or sacrifice come, they stop. They say, no, we cannot follow it. So, walau sha'Allah. Allah had Allah willed, He would have taken away their hearing, their sight. Why? Because they are leaving the truth after knowing it, which is a greater sin. So, Allah is not doing it. Allah is giving them a chance. That's why the expression here is, Inna Allah ala kulli shayin qadir. Everything is in His control, but He wants to give them a chance to correct their doubts and desires. So, yakadul barku yakhtafu. So, now let me give you your time for revising these ayahs for a couple of minutes because they're difficult words. I would like you to please repeat them, revise them, say them loud enough. You listen to them. First, look at the Arabic text, then do the translation only. First, do your own translation, then look at the running translation down at the bottom to match it, whether you are doing it correctly or not. So we take the lessons. The munafiqeen try to avoid anything hard on themselves. So brothers and sisters, it should be insightful for us also that do we want to follow a deen which is easy, comfortable, just being in our beds, learning from there, only following with that which is very easy and not really being interested to go out, talk to people, invite them to Islam, guide them to what the truth is, what the way of Allah is. So they only follow easy parts. Allah gives them time to return. So may Allah help us to follow the deen in a right way. And we can pray to Allah to help me follow Islam in spite of challenges and difficulties, and not be shy of my deen at all in any way. I should evaluate myself. I should plan to be patient during the test of life. So, inshallah, I'll try to keep my patience during any difficulties in my life, and will keep myself steadfast on the learning of Quran and of Islam. Let's do the Asma wa Afal. So you told me As-Sama, plural is Samawat, and Zuluma, Zulumat. So Usbu'on or Usbu, this is what you need to learn, is the singular of Asabi'un or Asabi', and the singular of Azan is Uzun, Uzun. This 1 year, Uzun. Azan, years. So Sawa'iq, its singular is Sawa'iqa, which is usually a female name also in Muslim societies. Sawa'iqa. So Absar, singular is Basar. 1 eye, and Absar, the 2 eyes. Plural. Shay, Ashya, one thing, more things. And now, putting short tables adds so much to our vocabulary. So let's begin with the Ja'ala, Yaj'alu, Ij'al, Ja'il, Maj'ul, and Ja'al. Then is Hazira. So you notice this Hazira. I told you that this is not a fail. So Hazira, Yahzaru, Ihzar, Hazir, Mahzur, and Hazr. That one at the end is some fail. It was there, Hazr al-Maut. Okay? So remember this, Hazr al-Maut. Khatifa. Khatifa, Yahtafu, Ikhtaf, Khatif, Makhtuf, and Khatfun. And Dhahaba, Yazhabu, Izhab, Zahib, Dash, Zahab, or Zahabun. Both are the right answers. Similarly, we see some weak afal here. So mata is on the pattern of qala, qala, mata, like we said, qala yakulu. So mata yamutu, mut, like kul, mut, mayyit, the one who is dead, dash, maut. So mayyit is the mayyit itself. That's why we don't see a maful here. And then on the pattern of hada is masha, yamshi. He walked, yamshi walks, imshi, walk, move. Mashin, dash, mashi, and then kama, yakumu, kum. Again on the pattern of qala. This is the same kama. He stayed, he stopped, he. So qama, yakumu, kum, kaim, dash, qiyam. This is the qiyam which we do in salah also. We stand and stop at a position, or we stay somewhere. That is also called qiyam. So that's all for the first part. If there are any questions, you're most welcome to ask. And brother Hai, आप मुझे सुन रहे हैं? Are you there?
Yes, sir.
अच्छा, brother Hai, is it possible for you to teach the grammar lesson? I have a guest.
Okay, sir, I will continue, please.
Will be very kind of you to.
Just give me the rights.
Sure. Brother and sisters, my first priority is always a Quran class, but the guest has come from an outstation place, so you have the. I'll give you the host rights, brother. Hey.
Just give me this. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Very good.
Oh, okay, sir. Now it's recorded. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Welcome to Understand Al-Quran the Easy Way course to page 3 with pointer B. Today we will study the table of Zanna. So Zanna, it has appeared almost 69 times in Mus'haf. We saw the typical table of Fa'ala in the QC1. Fa'ala, Fa'alu, Fa'alta, Fa'altu, Fa'altu, Fa'alna, Fa'alat. Yafalu, yafaluna, tafalu, afalu, tafaluna, nafalu, tafalu, if'al, ifalu, la tafalu, fa'ilun, maf'ulun, fi'l. This is our typical table. All the tables we go on that pattern with slight difference in weak verbs or the hamza words or the repeated word. So what are our strong verbs or the sound verbs? Fataha, nasara, darab. And what are the weak verbs? Wahaba, wada, qala, zada, dahada. And there is a third group called repeated verb, zanna and dalla. Today we are going to start the zanna table. So sound words, fataha, nasara, daraba. Weak verb word, wahaba, wada, qala, zada, da, hada. So zanna, look, there are two same letter at the end, nun, nun. Dalla, again, two letters similar, mean lam, lam. They are called the repeated letter. Are they sound or the weak word, or it is a sound or the weak letters? Yes. Zanna and dalla, they are sound or the weak?
Sound.
They are sound.
Yes, the sound. Okay. They are the sound letter, but as they are repeating, so they are put it in a separate category. Just like the amara was put it in the hamza category, on the same pattern, the zanna, they are also put it in separate, though they are also sound verbs. They are sound verbs, but they have a separate group that is called the repeated verb, the repeated letters verb. Just like the hamza is placed in a separate category, hamza verbs. So that is the only difference. Let's to go zanna. What is the meaning of zanna? He thought, he assumed, he guessed, he believed. So if you see, this table have one unique style. We say zanna, zannu. But when we come to the third state, this repeated word, it opens. The shad opens. It becomes zananta. That is the change. That is the reason why that is placed in a separate. Zananta. Let's see the meaning. Zanna, plurally zannu. For the first, we say zananta, zanantu. And for the plural, zanantum, zananna. And of course, for the feminine, we say zanna. Now your turn, please. Somebody come and revise this table. Please raise a hand. Okay, Sister Zahra, go ahead with translation.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Zanna, he thought. Zannu, they thought. Zananta, you thought. Zanantu, I thought. Zanantum, you all thought. Zananna, we thought. Zannat, we thought.
Good. You people are more, so all unmute and do the same table with me. Yes. What is
Zanna.
meant by this?
Zanna, he thought.
Thought he
Zanna,
thought.
Zannu,
Thought.
they thought.
Zannu,
Zannu, they thought.
Zanat,
Zananta,
thought,
you thought.
Zananta, we thought,
Zanantum,
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 I
you
thought,
all thought.
Zanantum,
Zananna, we
we
thought.
thought, Zananna, we
Zanantu,
thought,
here
Zanat,
Zanant.
she thought.
Yes, Zanna.
Here
People are
Zanat,
going ahead. What you people are doing? See my signs. Whatever I sign, please say that word kind. So please keep this. Move with me. Okay. Let's go for the conversation. I ask, Hal Zanna, what will be your reply?
Naam,
Na'am,
Zanna.
Zanna.
If I say Hal Zannu,
Naam,
Zannu.
if I say Hal Zananta,
Naam.
Na'am, Zananni.
two, ta will change it to.
Zanantu.
That is all. Zananta, Zanantu.
Zanantu.
What about this Hal Zanantum?
Na'am
Na'am,
zananna.
Zananna.
Good, excellent. If I say Hal Zanna Khaira,
Na'am
Na'am, Zanna
khaira.
Hal Zannu Khaira,
Na'am, Zannu khayra.
Hal Zananta Khaira.
Na'am
Na'am,
zanantu
Zanantu
khayra.
khayra.
Two, yes, ta will change into two. Nam Zanantu Khaira. What about this? Hal Zanantum?
Na'am,
Na'am
Zananna.
zananna.
Good. Excellent, excellent. You all said well. So let's see the modality. Please mute you. No, no mute, because I'm telling something. Please look it carefully. It's very- how the mudari table is made. We say yazunnu. Plural is yazunnuna. Tazunnu. The opponent is azun. Tazunnuna. The opponent is nazun. What about the feminine? Tazun. Here is also tazun. Here is also, but here we say huwa anta tazunnu, hiya tazun. Anta and hiya differentiate the both. Okay. Now it's your turn. Yes, Hafasat Bukhari. Yes, go, brother. Your brother or sister.
Sister, sir.
Yes.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah.
Okay, sister, go for this modality.
Yazunnu, he thinks. Yazunnun, they think.
No, no, please stop.
Tazun,
Please stop, sister. Look, noon has a shad, so you have to pronounce two noon. Yazunnu. Yazunnuna. See, there are two noon.
Yazunnun.
Okay, go again.
Yazunnun.
Let him,
Yazun,
let her. Yes, sister. Fasad, yes,
think. Tazunnu, you think.
yes.
Azunnu, I think. Tazunnuna, you all think. Nazunnu, we think.
No, you all can do at the same time, please, but follow my signs. So what is about this one finger?
Yadunnu.
Yazunnu.
Meaning,
He
He
thinks.
thinks.
Yazunnu,
what
he
about
thinks.
this four finger?
Yadunnuna.
Yazunnuna, they
They
think.
think.
What about this finger?
Tadunnu.
Tazunnu, you
You
think.
think.
You
What
think.
about this one finger?
Azunnu,
Azunnu. I
I
think.
think.
What about this four finger?
Tazunnuna, you all
You
think.
What about this?
Nazunnu,
Tadunnu.
What about this?
Yazunnu. He thinks.
hiya tazunnu, she thinks.
Tadunnu. She thinks.
Yazunnu. He thinks.
Okay, no mute yourself. No mute. Oh, we have the conversation. I need two people. Yes, who will do? Yes, Adila, you can do the question, and the sister Amina, you answer her. Go, the both sisters.
How yadunnu.
Na'am, yazunnu.
How yadunnuna.
Na'am, yazunnuna.
How tadunnu.
Na'am, azunnu.
How tadunnuna.
Na'am, nazunnu.
No, switch over. Amina, you ask the question and the sister Adila will answer.
Hal yazunnu.
نعم يظن.
Hal yazunnuna.
نعم يظنون.
Hal tazunnu.
نعم أظن.
Hal tazunnuna.
نعم نظن.
Excellent, excellent. Let's to go the next Amar. For Amar, we need the Mudari. Zanna is a Madi. Mudari is Yazunnu. When we take the Mudari, we remove this Ya. We remove the Ya. And the last letter we have to make Sakun. Here it's a Shad. So instead of Sakun, it changes the Dhamma into Fatha. So it becomes Zunna. What is the Amar? Zunna. Mazi is Zanna. Mudari is Yazunnu. Amar is Zunna. Zunna. Let's to have the table. Yes, this is the table of Amrun Nahi. Yes, Zora, your hand is raised. Please do this table. Unmute yourself. Wa alaikum assalam.
Zunna, think. Zunnu, think you all. La tazunna, don't think. La tazunnu, don't think you all.
Good. It's Zunna. Zunna with Dhamma. Okay. If I ask, this is the question. Zunna, it means you think. Do you, what you will be the response?
Azunnu.
Azunnu. Mudari.
Azunnu.
Our answer is always in Mudari. An opponent. If I say Zunnu, you all think. Now what you will respond?
Nazunnu.
Nazunnu. We will think. If I say Zanun, it's the file in the thinker. Majnunun, that which will be think. Zan, to think. So our table is complete. This is the Mahdi. Yes, Hawa, you do this Mahdi table?
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam, sister.
Zanna, he thought. Zannu, they thought. Zananta, you thought. Zanantu, I thought. Zanantum, you all thought. Zananna, we thought.
Zannat. Zannat, she thought. Okay.
Zannat, she thought. Sorry.
Thank you. Next is Fadila. Fadila, you do the Mudari. Unmute yourself.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam, sister.
Yazunnu, he thinks. Yazunnuna, they think. Tazunnu, you think. Azunnu, I think. Tazunnuna, you all think. Nazunnu, we think. Tazunnu, hiya tazunnu, she thinks.
Good. Yes, Hafasat. Sister, you do the Amrun Nahi.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Can you see this Amr?
I cannot.
Oh, why not? I can see, you can see.
I can see now, sir.
Okay, do.
Zunna, think. Zunnu, think you all. La tazunna, don't think. La tazunnu, don't think you all. Zonna, the one who thinks. Sorry, Zon, the one who thinks. Maznun, that which is thought of. Zon, to think.
So it is Zan or Zanun. Zan or Zan. Okay, that is Zan. Let's to see the six key. Six keys are Zanna, he thought. Yazunnu, he thinks. Zunna, think. Zan, that who one who thinks it. Majnun, that which is thought to. Zan, to think. So we have a question. They thought as you all thought. Zannu kama zanantu. Zanna isma, indeed some thought. هو تظنون بالله خير نعم نظن بالله خير. So On the pattern of zanna, we have a verb radda. Radda means he returned. Radda, he returned. Look how the table is made. Radda, raddu, radatta, radatta. See, there are two dal. I am pronouncing only one. Radatta, radattu, radattum, radadna. Now I'm pronouncing the two dal. Radat, radat. Listen again. Radda, raddu, radatta, radattu, radattum, radadna, radda. Actually, when there is a sakun and after followed is a shad, that sakun letter is not pronounced. So we have double dal. One is with fatha, other is with sakun. This sakun, second dal is not pronounced. We join the first dal with the ta. So that is the point here. The next is yaruddu, yarudduna, taruddu, aruddu, tarudduna, naruddu, taruddu. Amar is rudda, ruddu, la tarudda, la taruddu, radun, mardudun, raddun. As the repeated verbs, they also have another important point. When their amar come, their amar always come on two patterns. With shad and without shad. When they come with shad, it is rudda, ruddu, la turudda, la. When they come without shad, it becomes urdud, urdudu, la turdud, la. That is the difference. First, in the Madi, the shad is open. And secondly, in the amar come on two patterns, with shad and without shad. So that is the complete table in front of you. Can see, visualize these changes. Let's go for the questions. Yes, these are the questions. I will give quick because time is over. We will go for the quick revisions of these questions. Second example of a munafiq is like the one who walks in rain straw. Munafiqs follow Islam only when it suits
their desires.
Their desires. Three verbs key of hazira is verbs key. Hazira. The fail mudari of khatifa is a madi. What will the mudari? Khatifa. Okay. The plural of usbur. Usbur is a singular. What will be? Asabi. Faraddu aydiyahum. Faraddu aydiyahum. What will be the meaning? But they returned
their hands.
Radatta, radatta. Look, the second dal is not pronounced.
Radatta, you return.
Not you. Tab. Tab with dhamma is tu. Fa'altu, fa'altu.
I returned.
What will be the answer?
Hal
will change into naam.
Naam, radatta.
See.
Radatta.
Radattuhu.
Ta will change into tu.
Radattuhu. See.
Radattuhu.
Nazunnu. What is the meaning of nazunnu? It's a mudari. It will have two meanings.
We think.
We think and we will
think.
Because mudari has present and the future meaning. We will think. A, B, C, D.
Nazunnu.
Hal yazunnu khaira. Answer in Arabic.
Naam, yazunnu khayran. Yazunnu khayran.
Yazununa will never.
Yazunnu, yes.
Nazunnukum kazibina. Nazunnukum. Kum has come.
We thought you were a liar.
We think you are liars. Yes.
Hal antum Antum change
أنتم ظنون
نعم نعم
Antum will change with what?
نعم
أنتم
نحن ظنون
نحن
Antum the plural.
نحن yes
نعم
نحن
نحن ظنون
نحن ظنون
دي
ظنون. The three non keys for the zanna are non keys. Fa'il, maf'ul.
ظن مظنون ظن
D.
ظن دي
Majnoonun,
ظن مظنون ظن
zannun. So this D.
ظن
دي
The three
دي
verb keys of
yes
radda, verbs.
رد
Adi, Mudari, Amr.
رد يرد رد
يرد
رد
رد
يرد
yes
رد
see
So 7 homeworks are known to you. You know the two of Talawa. Now you have to open the Mus'haf and read it from any place for 10 minutes and then close and recall from your memories and revise it. And 2 out of your study book, if you have got a hard book, otherwise open your soft copy on the mobiles, internet, or the computer or the tablet, whatever you have got, and read 10 minutes. And do this pocket size card which was given in QC1. Still, it will continue with QC5. Remember, don't be shy and repeat it 5 times every day. Listen 1 hour's concise MP3 recording of word for word for translation and grammar of the QC1. Talk about your course mate study, make somebody your partner of study and discuss with that person. Decide different surah and always remember you are chosen. Say, Rabbi Zidni. Be a teacher. To pray, may Allah help us to recite, understand, ponder, implement, and propagate and revise the Quran. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu. Allahumma ighfir lana qabla al-maut warhamna inda al-maut wa la tu'azzibna ba'da al-maut wa la tuhasibna yawm al-qiyamah innaka ala kulli shay'in qadir. Allah Hafiz. People have any
يا الله
questions?
جزاك الله خير